2018 5 Bar Showdown Educated Guest Show. I'm here, Caleb Williams, with Josh Rohr, your co-host for today, and we are here to make some educated guesses, which in the grand scheme of things don't mean a whole lot, but we're going to have some fun. Yeah, welcome, Josh.
Hello.
So we're going to get things rolling here. We're going to start off with some weightlifting, all right? So we're going to go through our top 5 in each category and put some educated guesses out there so you guys can see what we think is going to happen this year's 5 Bar Showdown. So in the male category, weightlifting, we're going to have 5th place all the way from Alabama, Joe Woolley, followed up 4th place coming in from North Carolina, Bo Simmons. In 3rd place, Stephen Smith coming up from Florida. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th are all out of state. 2nd place and 1st place is going to get really interesting. So we've got Jake Slayton from right here in Buford. We've also got from right around the corner over in Roswell, Anthony DeCristoforo. All right, hopefully I said your last name right, Anthony. If I did not, I apologize. But on paper, Anthony has a Sinclair a little bit higher than Jake, but these guys are going to be going at it. I know that Jake's training has been going fantastic because I see him every single day. And I also know that Anthony has gone after some big clean and jerks lately. I know he's put 400 pounds on the bar several times. I was talking to his coach the other day. So really excited to see how this boils down here between these two guys fighting for the $750 cash prize for that 1st place by formula. Moving on to the females, we're going to have a good battle here too. There's a lot of depth this year in all categories. But in 5th place coming up from Florida, we've got Carla. In 4th place, Colby coming from Tennessee. We got so many out-of-state athletes. It's awesome. From right here in Georgia, Shayla Moore. 2nd place, Emily Boyd from right here in Georgia as well. And I believe that your champion this year is going to be Taylor Stevens. So Taylor and Emily both have totals that are really close to each other, but Taylor, at least on paper, body weight is a little bit lighter, so she should be able to take the money home this year. Shayla is kind of a wild card. This is actually her 1st competition. She is a former gymnast for Baylor and was recruited by USA Weightlifting to get into the sport. So this will be interesting to see how things pan out with her as far as competitions go, see how she does on the platform. She's only been training for a few months, so that she could be a wild card to jump in there for a fight for the money as well. So it's going to be fun to watch. There's your weightlifting picks for male and female.
All right, and we move on to the equipped powerlifting. We got 3 lifters competing for the best Wilks and $750. My prediction for 3rd place out of Georgia is Jared Davis. He's I think a newer lifter trying to get into the sport, so it'll be a good first meet. 2nd place, this is kind of a toss-up here. I'm making an educated guess and saying 2nd place is going to be Dennis Cornelius out of Oklahoma. A lot of you might know that name. He is a raw lifter primarily, but he's going to take a run at the equipped money this time around. So my prediction for 1st place overall is James Vang out of Minnesota. He's your Open National Champion this year in the 66 kilo class. My prediction is he's gonna run away with it. But
it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. All right, moving on to the female raw lightweight. So in the raw division, the lightweight and heavyweight winner each get $350, and the best overall gets $400 bonus. So my prediction in the lightweights, I think we're going to start off in 5th place with Rebecca Gilbert out of Alabama. Coming in 4th, I'm going to guess Kimberly McLaughlin out of Georgia. 3rd place, I think Elise Smith from South Carolina. These top 2 could go either way, I think. I think in 2nd place, we're going to have Jaslyn Pepper out of Alabama. And I think your champion is going to be Allison Weinberg out of New Jersey. Those top 2 could flip-flop, but that's going to be my my prediction, and I'm sticking to it.
Going off Cool's name, Jaslyn Pepper's taking it home.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Actually, any of those top 4 could actually, top 5 really. You know what? I'm second guessing myself. Allison Weinberg's going to win.
Moving on.
All right, moving on. In the female heavyweight, we're going to start out, I think, 5th place. We're going to have Angel Morgan out of Georgia. 4th place, Kelly Mantooth out of Tennessee. 3rd place, the top 3 is going to be fun to watch. 3rd place, I'm going to guess Shayna White out of Georgia. 2nd place, Alicia Webb out of Georgia. She was your champion in the heavyweight division last year. Yeah. And I believe the winner this year in the heavyweights is going to be Bonica Brown out of Nebraska. She's going to come in. Yeah, I believe she's going to be the new champion in the heavyweight. And she's also going to be my pick to win overall female.
Ooh, all right.
So, cool. All right, in the male raw lightweight, we're going to start off, I believe, in 5th place. We're going to have Sol Na out of Georgia. 4th place, Joshua Nugasi out of Georgia. 3rd place, I think Drew Thompson's going to get the bronze medal out of Missouri. 2nd place, Marcus Adodo out of North Carolina. And my lock to win, Keith McConey out of South Carolina. But the curveball here, Keith's actually not coming now. He's registered to compete, but he found a meet in his hometown, and he wants his family to watch him, so he's actually not going to go, according to the email I got the other day, which puts Marcus Adodo at the top of my list.
All right.
For the lightweight. So, Keith, you're welcome to come still. You are signed up, but I understand you want to lift in front of your family. And that'll open the door, I think, for Marcus and Drew to battle it out for the top spot there.
Cool.
All right, so moving on to the heavyweights. 5th place, I think Tracy Curry out of Tennessee is going to get the 5th place medal. 4th place, 4th and 3rd is going to be a toss-up for me. I'm going to go with Matthew Trahern out of Georgia for 3rd and Chris Dunn out of Georgia for I'm sorry, Matt's going to get 4th. Chris is going to get 3rd. They both have the same exact nominated total. And they've competed against each other before, and it's always down to the last deadlift. So that'll be a fun battle there. 2nd place, my silver medalist in the heavyweight is going to be Matt Sommer out of New York. He's a 800 squatter, 800 deadlifter. That'll be fun to watch. And my champion in the raw heavyweight is going to be Dennis Cornelius. If you've seen that name on here already, that's because he's competing in the raw division on Saturday, and he's going to turn around and compete again on Sunday. So he's pulling double. He's trying to get all the money. But I think he's going to be my lock for the heavyweight and the overall male. And I believe it's going to be between him and Bonica for the overall $550 bonus. The best lifter between the male and female gets an additional $550. So I think Dennis will win that, but I think it's going to be closer than people think.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so into the Superman and Superwoman divisions, which is what sets us apart, why this is the 5-bar showdown. So there is a ton of depth this year in the men, but especially the women. So the Superwomen here, we've got 5 really good lifters here. So in first to fifth to first order, but this could be mixed up. So out of New Jersey, we've got Megan Scanlon, 5th place. We've got Brooke Haas out of Florida in 4th. Megan Valentine out of right here in Georgia, 3rd place, last year's champion. 2nd place, her teammate, Cece Kyle, coming up from Florida. And then coming down from Ohio, you have Olympian Holly Mangold. That's a heck of a list, Josh.
It is. My prediction is that's going to be, as it stands, the order. What do you think?
I'm gonna disagree with you on this one. So this is going to be fun to watch. So Cece, Brooke Haas and Megan Scanlon both have really good power lifts. They are strong girls. I think they're going to be up in the runnings too. But I think it's going to stick with 1st to 3rd with those 3 girls. But I think the order is going to mix up a little bit. So I see Megan train every day. And she, last year at the 5-bar, when she won, she was not pressed on the power lifts, especially the deadlift. She had more in the tank there. So I believe that right now on paper, though, all 3 of those girls are tied up. But I think Megan's going to back up her title from last year and take it home again. And it's going to come down to the last deadlift. We're going to see what Holly, Cece, and Megan can pull on that last deadlift, see who takes home $1,500 cash prize. But I think Megan's doing it.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So in the men's division, we've got a bunch of returners from last year. Khalil Zaki was here last year. He put on a great performance coming down from North Carolina, 4th place. We've got Travis Pardue, 3rd place, coming over from Arizona, Garrett Mize.
Alabama.
And 2nd, what'd I say?
Arizona.
All right. Alabama.
Yeah, same. Arizona, Alabama. Same.
They all start with here. We're good. James Matthews, also from Alabama, Arizona, 2nd place. And 1st place from Alabama, Arizona, Louis Arnold. So these guys are all strong. But I believe my pick, Josh, I don't know what yours is, but last year's champion is going to remain the same. I think he's taking home $1,500 cash prize again this year.
I agree. I think it's going to be a lot closer than last year. He ran away with it pretty uncontested last year.
Yeah, he wasn't pressed last year.
He wasn't really pushed. I think he's going to be pushed this year, so it'll be interesting to see how he handles the pressure. But if he hits all of his lifts, I don't think anybody can beat him. But if he slips up a little bit, I think that door is going to be open for those second and third place guys we have listed there.
For sure. Yeah, he handled himself really well on the platform. He stayed calm, even though he was not pushed. But we'll see what happens this year when there's a little more pressure on him. But I think he can handle the heat, and I think he's going to take it home.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. So there's our educated, uneducated guesses coming up for the 5-Bar Showdown. Josh, tell us a little bit about these awesome sponsors we got.
All right, so we definitely want to thank our sponsors. We got New Care Physical Therapy, SBD, Active Care Atlanta, Elite Iron, Roswell Barbell, and TheRealStrength.com. Those are our sponsors at the event. Some of them are going to have booths set up selling apparel and things like that. Definitely couldn't do this without them. We want to give a big thank you to them. Definitely follow us on social media at 5BarShowdown on Instagram and use hashtag 5BarShowdown across all social media platforms. We're going to be sending out a lot of information about the sponsors and things like that, updates on the meet as well on social media. So we'll get you guys educated, hopefully a little bit more than you are from this show.
Yep. So huge thanks to those sponsors. There's amazing local companies, guys. We know a lot of these guys personally. We've done worked on by these therapists. They're amazing. So check them out. Huge asset to the local strength community. Like Josh said, more information coming out. But the roster is up. The schedule is updated. There's been a couple changes. Make sure you check that stuff out to see when you're competing. Any questions you have, post it on Facebook or hit us up. And these were your uneducated guesses.
We will see you in July in Norcross.
See you there.